cool. It's so cool that you get 2 top of the hours at the same time.
Yes, exactly. 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. I didn't have my coffee today, so I think it's taking effect. But anyway, this is the morning bus with me, Victor Muniz Rosa, Cam Martin, Joe Verga, Danny Krastek, and obviously Tanner Price. How you guys doing this wonderful morning?
I'm all right.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Very tired.
Cam in the house. Cam in the shadow realm. How you doing?
He can't hear you.
He can't hear me?
He can't hear us?
Oh my God.
Wow, Cam. Everyone just look at Cam.
Yeah,
Wow.
just look at him.
Through everyone just look at him through the camera that we have. I'm gonna let our better mates look at him as well.
Yeah.
Just look at Cam. Everyone just look up at Cam.
Hello, Cam.
We are so.
Well, while we fix this technical issue, let's go to the news. Danny, what are the news?
Yes. So some news. I'm sorry, I'm very tired. My first show was last night.
Yeah, I don't know why you show movies on midnight on a Sunday when you have a Monday morning show.
Listen, man, you got to figure it out.
Oh, he's
we
back.
got him.
Wow. Now you decided to join the conversation today.
It calls mayhem and chaos. That's what I'm here for.
Okay, nice.
Anyway,
Oh, Danny, go.
Yeah. In national news, tomorrow is election day. Polls open nationwide as early as 6 a.m. That was a typo in the thing. It says 6 p.m. I apologize. These midterm elections will decide who will have control of the Senate and House of Representatives until 2024, which is when the next major elections are. Specifically in New Jersey, only House of Representatives seats are open. In state news, it was announced yesterday that Bayonne will be getting a new monument. A statue of boxer Chuck Wepner, who was the inspiration behind the film Rocky, will be added to the town's Dennis P. Collins Park, with Wepner himself there at the unveiling. Statue will be unveiled on Saturday. It was announced yesterday. In local news, yesterday evening, a redevelopment plan for Montclair's Lackawanna Plaza was officially made public. The 115-page document outlines plans to reinvigorate the plaza, which has been vacant since 2015. The plan details housing units, bike paths, and a supermarket, among other locations, and it will be voted on sometime next month. The weather today is going to be sunny with a high of 74 and a low of 48. The humidity level will be 87% with air quality at level of 23. My name is Danny Krastek, and this has been your very tired 7 a.m. news report.
Time out. Time out. It's 74 degrees in November. What is going on? Could somebody?
Hey, Cam, welcome to living in New Jersey.
Like,
Yeah, I know, right?
it's 74 degrees in the state in November. Like, what is going on?
Welcome to living in New Jersey.
Yeah.
It was a cold November last year. Last year it got cold in like the middle of October.
Not anymore.
Yeah, climate change.
Climate change is crazy.
Yeah.
How
But
dare you?
what is crazy is that the world thing that was going on happened last weekend, and Tanner's gonna talk about it. So Tanner,
the game of worlds.
The game of worlds.
But first off, I have one thing to say.
What is it?
The Jets are legit. The Jets
man.
yesterday beat the Buffalo Bills by a score of 20-17. The Jets down 14-3 at half. At 1 point, battled back and kicked a field goal with 1:43 left in the game, and the Jets defense held their own, ending the game on a pass breakup by Sauce Gardner. Have you guys had the sauce?
No,
we have
Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's
What?
the thing. Wait,
What?
Beto field trip.
Possibly. It's really good.
It's right around the corner too.
It's really good. But yeah, the Jets are on bye week next week. Sound the trumpets, Edwin Diaz.
Sorry.
Staying in Queens, the Mets signed their closer to a 5-year, $102 million deal yesterday, the highest ever for a reliever in MLB history.
Deserves it.
Reminder, free agency begins this Thursday at 5 p.m. Over the weekend, the Houston Astros became the champions of baseball, defeating the Philadelphia Phillies 4-2. Congratulations to the Astros organization on their second title. After taking a 2-0 lead, the Rangers looked like the Mets' $102 million man in 2019, blowing the lead and losing 3-2 in overtime to the Detroit Red Wings. The Islanders dropped the puck tonight versus the Calgary Flames at 7. The Knicks travel to Minnesota to take on the Timberwolves at 9:15, and the Nets travel to Dallas for a battle with the Mavericks at 9:45. This has been your 7 o'clock sportscast here on the Morning Bus.
By the way, you can say World Series.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I know.
He's the director of sports here.
That's the one you can't say. Don't even think about saying the other one.
You can't say the one about the NFL. You can't say the one about FIFA, but you can say World Series because it's not trademarked.
Why can't you say the one about FIFA?
Because FIFA is stubborn. That's why. FIFA feels like the NFL. They're both stubborn and all about money.
Yeah, you know, we're Mets fans, so we're not like loving the Astros winning, but you know, Pepe's an Astro fan. So
that's more the reason why. That's more the reason why I must go.
No, I couldn't bear to see the Phillies win anything.
Listen, I understand that, but at the same time, no. Then again, to be fair, the Astros are like they're inevitable. Like you cannot beat the Astros.
Yeah.
They got good pitching. They can hit. You got to score like 8 runs to even have a shot to win.
Yeah. You know,
you're not getting 8 runs on that pitching.
Yeah, that game was interesting. And
shout out Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah,
did the thing.
But you know, we got stories. So tragedy in Philly, and we're not talking about the Phillies losing. We're talking about something else. Authorities are seeking multiple people suspected of firing into a crowd outside a Philadelphia bar over the weekend, wounding at least 9. The gunfire erupted just before 11 p.m. Eastern Time in the Kensington neighborhood. First Deputy Commissioner John Stanford of the Philadelphia Police Department said multiple suspects jumped out of a vehicle and opened fire on a crowd outside, then fled in the vehicle. The suspects may have spotted someone that they wanted to shoot at, exited the vehicle, and just began firing at the group of individuals that were there. Police are working to establish a motive. Police say they have not yet found any weapons or arrested anyone. The shooting took place in a high-traffic area that was heavily patrolled by officers on the weekend. At least 40 pieces of ballistic evidence have been recovered. The gunmen were seen exiting a black vehicle, and police have asked those in the area to assist with additional information. There have been 585 mass shootings in the USA so far this year, defined as a shooting with 4 or more people injured, excluding the shooter, according to the nonprofit Gun Violence Archive. At that rate, the number of mass shootings is likely to be similar to last year's total of 691.
Sheesh.
Why does this keep happening? Why do we keep having these mass shootings in the USA? What's happening?
No, there's this thing called the Second Amendment that's has not been looked at.
Mm-hmm.
You see 585 mass shootings in the calendar year 2022. I think that right there is just a clear indicator that this needs to. And what I say is, my opinion does not reflect on the station. But that's a clear indicator of things need to change, or else things aren't. You're expecting them to have the same. Keep trying to have the same reform, trying to do the same process, the same steps, and you're still getting the same results. You're literally doing all the hurdles just for you to fall flat on your face. Like all that progress gone. Like there's one thing and one thing only to make sure that this number doesn't go up, and not just get rid of the source.
Yeah,
just kill the source.
Yeah, I agree. And the bad thing is that it's not the people who own the guns; it's the people who are getting affected by the other side, or like if they're if they're victims to a shooting like this. Like those are the people who are getting affected. The families of the victims. We recently saw that Alex Jones is gonna pay $1 million for the families of Sandy Hook. Billion. Yeah. So that's crazy, but I agree. Like the things he was doing, misinformation. So, it's sad, and it's happening everywhere, not only, in places like Sandy Hook, Philly, which is close to New Jersey, and other places in the world. So, well, in the U.S. specifically. So, yeah. Cam, what's the other story we have?
Well, there was a plane crash in Africa. A plane crashed Sunday morning into Lake Victoria as it approached an airport in Tanzania, killing 19 people on board. A senior policeman said it was raining when the aircraft plunged into the water. Prime Minister Kassim Majaliwa raised the death toll up from 3 dead announced previously. Local authorities said earlier Sunday that 26 of 43 people on the Precision Air flight from the coastal city of Dar es Salaam were rescued and taken to a hospital. It was not clear if the new death toll included people who died at the hospital. Photos showed the plane, which was headed to the Bukoba Airport, mostly submerged in the lake. Precision Air is a Tanzanian airline company. Kangria Providence Police Commander William Wampali told reporters that we have managed to save quite a number of people. When the aircraft was about 328 feet mid-air, it encountered problems and bad weather. It was raining and the plane plunged into the water. Wampali said the rescue efforts were continuing.
Oh, wow.
That right there, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Was it raining throughout the entire flight, or just as soon as they got close to the airport?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We gotta check that out. But yes, it's devastating that this happened, and it's out of like the pilot's control. If the plane's having problems, the weather is bad, and this sadly happened. They tried their best, and this is what happened. And it's devastating.
Yeah, I mean, as I have very, very bad flight anxiety sometimes.
Same here.
And
me too.
Yeah. By seeing this, I'm going on a flight on Friday.
Where you going?
I'm going to LA. I'm going for the Rams game this weekend.
Nice.
So seeing this is just like devastating. Like, this is like one of my worst fears, is like having this happen. Like,
yeah, I'm a very superstitious man.
Yeah.
When I remember the last time I went to Puerto Rico, the flight wasn't Friday the 13th. So I was like, this is bad. This is bad. And then I see that the plane is going through the Bermuda Triangle. I'm like, what is happening?
No.
I'm not gonna survive, but I did survive. I'm here. So.
Did you land the Sasquatch International Airport or anything?
No. I landed in one of the points of the Bermuda Triangle, which is Puerto Rico. So it was we were going right through, and I was like, oh my god,
made it through, though.
I made it. I survived.
What was in there?
I don't know.
I
was like, I'm gonna sleep this because I can't, like, the anxiety was too much. But yeah, I slept through it and I got to Puerto Rico. So
there was one time I was flying home from I forget where I was from, but I looked outside the window and we were right over New York. We were about to land, and I looked outside and there was just the storm of the century happening outside.
Jeez.
I opened up the window, saw a flash of lightning, and then just closed it and was like, I'm going to watch the Simpsons episode that's on the screen in front of me.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
Yeah. So that was
something. And yeah, like, I've always had this like anxiety with planes. Like, I remember I went to Miami, and then I was coming to New York, and the plane, like, the turbulence was insane.
Yeah, turbulence.
Oh my god, and it goes up and down,
Yeah.
and down. You're like, oh my god. I was praying. I was like, oh my god.
The worst plane experience I had was actually earlier this year. We had in my high school, we had a senior class trip where we went to Adult Disney World. Right.
You're wearing the merch right now.
Say the name.
You're wearing the merch right now.
Say the name.
The House of Mouse.
The House of Mouse. Yeah. Right. And the flight there was fine. Right. It was on a Spirit airplane.
Oh, that's enough said. Enough said.
So I was told, it's gonna be terrible.
Why would you fly Spirit?
That was what the school booked.
It was cheap.
That's true.
Yeah. So flight over was perfectly fine, maybe a little uncomfortable, perfectly fine. I was like, what's the big deal, Spirit? On the way back, we went down the runway, turned around, and went back to the airport. This was after a hour and a half delay, by the way. So we were already running an hour and a half behind. Pulled around, and they started kicking people off the plane because they didn't have their masks on correctly. Except then they weren't except then they weren't even kicking up the right people. So they were kicking up people who had their masks on the entire time.
Oh my god.
So we sat in the airport for close to an hour, probably on the plane, hoping that we were not getting kicked off the plane. And then once we went up, turbulence was terrible. We were flying weirdly low to the ground.
Oh my god. Ooh.
And people started just running up and down the aisle throwing up. So it was not the most fun experience.
Oh my. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my experiences are nothing compared to that. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was It's pretty bad.
The state of mind you gotta be in to
I know.
witness that.
Yeah, apparently in the back of the plane they were having like miniature therapy sessions or something because people were freaking out and like kick me off the plane, which is understandable because they were picking the wrong people.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to a quick music. Yeah.
On that note.
On that note, we're gonna go to a quick break. We're gonna play Empire State of Mind by JC featuring Alicia Keys. So enjoy. to the news. Migrants stranded on a boat. Charities have branded the actions of the Italian government illegal after it prevented 250 people disembarking two migrant rescue ships. There are 215 blocked on the Geo Barents and 35 on Humanity One. Children and people with medical issues were allowed to leave the ships in Catania, Sicily, but others were not. Two other rescue boats remain at sea. The new Italian PM has promised to crack down on migrants traveling across the Mediterranean. I got it. According to the UN, Italy is one of the main entry points into Europe. Since the start of the years, 85,000 migrants have arrived on boats. Migrants set sail in small, overcrowded boats from North Africa, and it is common that they get into distress and are rescued by charity vessels. In total, 140 people were allowed to disembark the Humanity One, which sails under a German flag on Sunday morning. In the afternoon, 357 people were allowed off the Médecins Sans Frontières run Geo Barents, which sails under a Norwegian flag. Italian Interior Minister Matteo Piantedosi said those who did not qualify as vulnerable would have to leave Italian waters and should be taken care of by the flag state. However, Humanity One's captain is refusing to leave the port of Catania until all survivors rescued from distress at sea have been disembarked. This is pretty interesting. I didn't know about this story, and reading it, narrating it for you guys is, it's kind of like, why don't we work together to save people? Like that's the most important thing.
Tell me that you that stubborn about want to crack down on migrants.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Honestly, Italy's not that big and all. You just a little boot. But come on, bro. You don't gotta be an iron fist. I understand that, like you wildin'. Look out for the peoples.
Yeah, look out for the people, and they're human too. We're all human, so that's the most important thing. So we should help each other out. Even though it might break laws or whatever, humans first. I think humans first.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, when they're in distress, you gotta help out. So hopefully, this gets resolved so that everybody gets to land safe and sound. But
safe and sound.
That's what I thought of. Yeah.
Safe and sound.
Okay. You know what's not what I don't feel safe and sound with the midterms. I don't feel safe and sound with the midterms.
Wait, we talk about school? Yes, I don't feel safe and sound with the school midterms either.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
wait, we talking about
and
politics.
Also the election.
Yeah, those things.
The elections.
Those things that that open up in about 23 hours, 22 hours.
Yeah.
And 36 minutes.
Yes. So give me some news on the midterms, Cam.
All right. So boom, right? It's midterm season. President Joe Biden wrapped up a 5-state, 4-day campaign swing with an evening rally at Sarah Lawrence College in Yonkers, New York. Biden championed Democratic Governor Kathy Hochul.
I'm gonna leave it.
Yes, she's locked. Oh, yes, it's about her. Kathy Hochul. She's locked in a tight race with Representative Lee Zeldin, who's looking to become the state's first GOP governor since George Patiki left office in 2006. The president says hundreds of Republican candidates for the state's federal and local offices are election deniers who say that I didn't win the election, even though hundreds of attempts to challenge that I have all failed, even in Republican courts. More than 39 million people have voted early in Tuesday's races, which will decide control of Congress and key governorships, the first national election since a mob overran the Capitol. Earlier Sunday, Trump addressed the supporters in Miami in reference to the House Speaker, prompted a chant of "lock her up," a stark reminder of just how far apart each side is. Trump's hoping a strong GOP showing on Election Day will generate momentum for the 2024 run that is expected to launch this month.
Oh my God, I still can't believe that people think that the election was stolen, like the 2020 election. Like, come on, bro. Like, It has been proved again and again and again and again, and it wasn't in every court possible.
It was
what's happening?
Listen, it was as stolen as much as my girlfriend exists.
Oh,
For those of you who don't know, I'm terminally single. I'm chronically single.
So yeah, like why keep doing this narrative? Like, like you're not trusting our courts. Like, what's happening?
I think
He wants to be a dictator.
the scariest is that if this is, if we're using that the election was stolen, when will people? This is going to happen every something
Democrat wins,
yeah. It could be a Democrat wins in whatever, some small town in I don't know, some small town in Idaho, but there'll probably be someone who'd be like, this wasn't a stolen election, and there'll just be so much going back and forth over it.
It's
unless something happens, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what could happen.
Yeah.
And then when does it get to a point? When does it get to a point where if Republicans keep doing this, that Democrats just start doing it too? Just,
Yeah.
Why can they, they could do it, but we can't.
Yeah, of course.
The other interesting thing is that Donaldo, right, is he's going. Yeah,
Denalo Heights.
Donald Trump. Yeah, Donald Trump. Is actually attacking people in his own party once again.
Yeah.
This wasn't in the script for this, but he the other day went after Ron DeSantis, who I thought they were like best friends, but what do I know? Calling him Ron DeSanctimonious. Now, for those of you who don't know what sanctimonious means,
please give the Google definition.
The Google definition is, quote, adjective, derogatory, making a show of being morally superior to other people.
Oh God.
Which is
the derogatory
coming from Donald Trump.
The derogatory. The derogatory is crazy.
It's labeled as a derogatory term.
Derogatory is crazy.
So I wanted to ask you guys, will you guys?
No. Oh yes, I'll be voting.
Voting.
Voted.
Oh yes.
Early.
Good
for you.
That's hilarious.
I personally can't vote because Puerto Ricans don't have that right.
Whoa.
We can't vote.
But you're American citizens.
Yeah, exactly. Let that sink in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that
makes sense.
Exactly.
America, make that make sense.
So the message I would say is like, think of people like me who don't have that right. So use that right if you want to. But yeah, voting's important.
It's got that can't. We're like we got to be allowed to say that.
Yeah,
it
should.
No. I actually did not hear any no's from it, so I probably it's an American. It's your rights.
Yeah,
like
it's your right to go vote.
That's like saying wake up, breathe.
Yeah, it's your right. We got to talk.
That's gonna be the kind of thing where it's like that's the kind of thing that you won't miss it until it's gone.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
No, here's my question.
Yes.
There's a 76-year-old man trying to run the country again.
There's an 80-something-year-old man running the country.
Exactly.
Now. Can we have an election where it's not two 80-year-olds running for president, please?
Can we have an election where it's someone closer to our generation?
Can we have an election? Can we have an election that the candidates are going to die within the next, 5 years?
It's insane.
What do you think the odds are that that it's Biden and Trump again? Do we think?
I would
everything.
I would put handy on it. Because I can't say money. I can't say money because that is gambling.
Yeah,
everything's gambling, Joe.
Yeah. I think personally, that after everything that happened January 6th, I don't know if Trump has a chance, but I could be wrong. Like anything can happen.
Listen, people are crazy.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
Biden's the only one that can beat Trump. I feel like because who else does the Democratic Party have?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
You have who? You have
AOC.
AOC is too far to the left for moderate people to vote for. Unfortunately, same with Bernie, and Bernie's also super old.
Bernie's like 95 years old.
Buttigieg is gay, and if they're not going to vote for a woman, they're not going to vote for someone of the LGBTQ community.
That's also fair.
Which is really unfortunate because he probably is the one who's who I would have voted for if I was able to vote
Mhm.
last time.
All right, I'm gonna say one thing.
Say it.
Give me 14 years.
14 years. Cap for president?
Dun, 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 dun.
What is that? 2036.
2036.
I'll be
Yes.
35 years old the first year of being eligible. So
Keep that in mind.
Hey,
Listeners,
2036.
keep that in mind.
Cam
Cam for
Martin,
president,
did he just
2036.
announce his candidacy?
Did he just announce his candidacy?
In the morning,
All of a
boss.
14-year 14 years to campaign.
14
14
you
years
have
of
14
campaign.
Go for all 50 states.
Go for all 50
Exactly.
states.
I'll walk.
They'll
I'll
probably
walk
be like-
those.
They'll probably be like 50, like 55 by then. I don't know.
Hey, it'll work out. It'll work out. So we'll see what happens.
They'll be Ohio too.
Ohio.
Dude.
North Florida.
North Florida.
So we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
90.3 WMSC, Upper Montclair.
Why's the basketball court all wet?
I made a joke.
Oh, please do not tap
Yeah,
the actual microphone
yeah.
for the love of all that is
Yeah.
holy.
I was tapping it lightly. I wasn't like
But
Tap,
still,
tap, tap,
just
tap.
for my sanity,
Sanity, of
please
course.
don't.
just so guys, for you guys who don't know, Joe is assistant engineer.
He's
right?
assistant. He's engineer junior.
Yeah.
Engineer junior is crazy.
So everything,
Junior.
so everything I do, and he's looking at me very.
Everything you do, any move you make.
Yeah, he's like looking. He's
See-
like,
see-
Victor.
Joe is Fix It Felix Jr. Mike's Fix It Felix. Joe's Fix It Felix Jr. And we're all just Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes, all of you.
I want to like it. No. I just saw Joe soul leave his body.
So did everyone on Zoom.
Yeah,
The things I deal with for this show.
yeah, and
We
something.
scared Joe.
And
Do we now?
We
do
do.
we really?
We do. See,
Yeah.
and
we
something,
said Joe punch microphone.
Yeah. Speaking of things that need saving, other than my soul.
yeah, something we all have to deal with. Daylight saving.
The soft.
No, forget all that. Forget all that. I say those need no saving. I don't need no saving.
Exactly. That's why we're getting rid of it.
I don't need no saving.
Yeah,
That's why we're
hopefully.
getting rid of it.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So the end of daylight savings time is upon us again. An autumn tradition when the United States, Europe, most of Canada, and other countries move their clocks backwards an hour. Earlier this year, the United States Senate passed the Sunshine Protection Act of 2021, which would make daylight saving time permanent. Florida Senator Marco Rubio first introduced the bill in the U.S. Senate, and his state of Florida voted to make daylight savings time permanent in Florida in 2018, but it can't go into effect until it's federal law as well. The bill still has to make its way through the U.S. House of Representatives and be signed into law by the president. If or when that is the case, we'll move our clocks forward and leave them that way, permanently living 1 hour ahead of the sun. However, a growing number of sleep experts say the act of moving our clocks forward in the spring is ruining our health. Studies have shown that 1 hour change disrupts body rhythms tuned to Earth's rotation, adding fuel to the debate over whether having daylight savings time in any form is a good idea. There are reasons the U.S. Senate unanimously passed the Sunshine Protection Act. Proponents say that extra daylight in the evening cuts down on car accidents and crime and increases opportunities for commerce and recreation, as people prefer to shop and exercise during daylight hours. However, research has shown both heart attacks and fatal car accidents increase after the clock falls forward in the spring. Children also end up going to school in the morning while it is still dark, with disastrous consequences. A similar backlash occurred when the U.S. first implemented daylight savings time in 1918 as a way to reduce demand for electricity usage by adding sunlight to the end of the day in response to World War I. Studies since have found little to no cost saving from the practice. The time switch was so unpopular that the law was repealed the following year.
Well, I'm happy that, of all things, the political spectrum might not be able to agree on, gun safety, but at least we can agree about the sun.
Yeah.
That's facts.
That's
a great point, Danny.
Danny.
+5, Danny.
Danny.
Hey, we still got the House of Representatives. We'll see what happens.
We have the House of Mouse. The House of Mouse and Senate.
Don't know.
Probably after
Danny.
midterms. Probably after midterms.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably. That's probably going to be one of the first things they talk about with the new government.
All right,
No,
so boom, right? All right, so boom. What's the scouts on the daylight savings right
Let's scout on the actual sun.
Yeah, for me it's so weird because in Puerto Rico we don't have that. So like when the time, because usually it's like
See, here's the thing. Just America in general is whack.
in some things,
Fair
yes.
Our time, whack. Our measurement system, whack.
Our government, whack.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say it, but you did. So
Our debt,
whack.
Whack.
Oh, yeah.
Me, I'm tight.
Do you want to get the update on how much the debt?
Yeah.
Oh, the US debt?
The US debt clock.
Danny
Yeah.
debt.
The Danny update on the US
What
debt.
it was last time? Because
I think it was 4 point something.
yeah. Well, the U.S. national debt is $31 trillion.
31 trillion. It's definitely gone up.
It's definitely gone up, and it's going up as we speak. It's already gone up almost 100,000.
Hey,
It
you
Most
know,
of the time that I have pulled it up.
Hey, Danny, what is it not going up? That's the question.
When is it not going up?
when the government shuts down. Actually, still is going up then.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh my
hold up.
God.
I don't remember how to. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah. As we can see, 31.
That is not the right sound
Yeah.
effect for
I'm
this.
sorry.
There you go.
That's fitting.
Success.
Success.
So I
Sweet
don't
mama.
remember how to find it per state.
Sweet
Oh,
mama.
there we go. Okay. The New Jersey state debt.
Let's go to Jersey.
Jersey.
We are we 87 million in debt, or do we have?
We pay taxes. Bum,
Because it's
bum,
going
bum,
down
bum, bum.
steadily.
Yeah, because people are buying stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
7%
Yeah.
sales tax is crazy.
It says debt right there.
Yeah.
So what is our debt?
Our 87 million.
87.
87.85 million.
Yo, you trying to bless with that though?
That's how much debt we're in, Cam.
Yeah.
Per citizen, that's about almost 9,000 per citizen.
So
Jesus.
yeah, this debt talk
There's some-
got me. Yeah, so let's talk about something that also stresses me out. SATs.
So boom.
So Cam, take it away.
All right. We gotta have the talk. It's a talk, We gotta have the talk.
Yeah, SAT talk.
We're we're in school. We all get ready for this big thing at the end of the year. But before you get to college, there's this thing called the SATs, right? So taking the SATs is a stressful, anxiety-inspiring rite of passage for many high school students. Even if people are taking it less, some students still need to take it in order to apply it to certain college institutions. Over 50 students at an El Paso high school may have to take the SAT again after their tests flew out of the UPS truck transporting them and were lost or destroyed. The El Paso Independent School District told CNN that it is currently working with the College Board, which administers the SATs, to, quote, determine the remedy for the students whose tests were lost. The El Paso Independent School District said that the loss affected students who took the test on October 27th on campus. The staff were able to recover all but 55 tests. According to the school district, students whose tests were lost will be able to take the ACT, another popular standardized exam, on December 10th at no cost. UPS stated that it apologized to the school and students in a statement shared with CNN. Quote, our employees are working to recover as many tests as possible, and we will work with the school to resolve the situation, said the company in a statement. The driver's actions in this case are not a representation of UPS protocols and methods, and we are addressing this with him. One student told local media outlet that the loss meant that he was unable to apply for Texas A&M University early as he intended. UPS, just try your best to make it right with us. I was mostly looking at A&M, so the early deadline is already shot. Hopefully the SAT score can come in time for the actual deadline in January, but here's hoping.
Wow.
That sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
That
really suck.
That sucks. I think. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If that was me, I'm sorry. I mean, I'll take like, I mean, I would hate to take it again. I would have UPS pay for my entire college tuition just for that.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just for
And to
that.
be honest, you probably could.
Yeah.
That's
So
wild.
don't do that.
That's
that's-
wild.
That's insane.
That's absolutely bonkers.
I would be so upset if that was
I would
me.
be so mad and
Yes.
Because I remember taking
peeved.
the day I took the SAT, that entire like night after, I was just so relieved that it was over.
Yeah.
So it was like
Nah.
it was like four hours just being there.
Yes.
Bro.
It's so
Yeah.
exhausting. Yeah.
Did you have to write the essay for yours?
I had to write a
did,
couple.
And then when I read it the second time, I didn't do it because apparently it like does not actually really help your score that much.
Yeah, see, my school did the one where you just did it in like the school day and stuff, and like you
that's
just
nice.
got.
What the wait, what?
So in my school,
I had to go to.
So here's what happened. In my school, we had not only SAT but PSAT day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
did those, yeah.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, like, you took the actual test in school, and like your classes would be canceled for the day.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
yeah.
school did the same thing.
Yeah.
I would do that.
So I got to do that and then just immediately get in my car and go home.
No, I
That's
had to take the SAT. I'd take the SAT in a completely different high school.
Same.
This same high school who they found like later in the year was like causing cancer. So that was great.
Oh, asbestos. Asbestos.
Yeah, it had like asbestos.
Asbestos. My school apparently was full of that.
Yeah.
Oh
So that happens.
I
And
like to take
then
the SATs.
and then the same place where it was happening that day, they must have had some like kids day, character day. I took my SAT. I'm just so done with everything. And I walk outside and there's like the Teletubbies, like Dora, the Monsters Inc. characters.
Oh my god.
Dominoes.
Like Mickey Mouse. I'm just like,
Oh my god.
I felt
Yo,
I felt like I walked. I felt like I felt like I walked into.
Times Square.
I felt like I fell asleep. I felt like I fell asleep. Woke and I was in a dream.
Oh my god.
I was so done with everything, and then I see Mickey Mouse running around. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never took the SATs.
What?
Never took
Then
it.
well, how do you get into college?
Not everyone needs to take SAT
They're,
in
mostly,
college.
they're optional for the most
Oh,
part
yeah.
now. After COVID,
Well, I graduated before COVID, so no, we're not
I'm
optional.
not saying for you. I'm just saying in general. Like when I
know.
most
I'm
places
aware.
Like
don't
nowadays,
really
they don't require them
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of COVID and all that.
What was this before I got
Stuff.
What was this?
Yeah,
when I was
the
in high school?
strategy was like do it once, and if you don't do great, just don't submit it if it's gonna hurt you. Like,
Exactly.
no one will care.
Like I didn't take the SATs. I'm
Yeah.
just that guy.
Nice.
It's like not took the ACTs.
Yeah, I
Right.
remember I had
So-
to I took in Puerto Rico, you have to take the SAT and then you have to take the Puerto Rican SAT, which is
Wait, what?
College Board.
Wait.
The college board.
It's
College
called-
board.
Yeah, is it the same place? But in Puerto Rico, we call it the College Board, the SAT Puerto Rican equivalent. So yeah, the College Board and then the SAT. So yeah, that was fun.
What a time.
That's great.
And like, I don't know when you guys started, applying for colleges, but this is around the
Junior.
time for
Yeah,
applying to
yeah.
college, and
Yeah.
you don't have your SAT
Yeah.
number, like
October, like it's
That
like
was-
like early October, or like mid October to like February is like
yeah.
the
So
time
like,
to apply.
I would say I
got
applied.
That is the
most of
time.
Mine, I think, done end of summer before senior year.
Oh, you
And so-
oh,
wow.
no,
Literally,
it's my fault.
Mine
No,
was
no,
my
I-
fault, King.
mine was early January. Like
Oh.
that's when I was.
Yeah.
I forget when I submitted my.
See, I
After October.
that was like
November-ish.
fully over a year ago. It was like 2 years ago. I forgot.
I got accepted to Montclair in March, in like really late March.
Yeah.
Same here.
Same.
So
I
Me
applied to Montclair in like I think in like mid February,
yeah,
Oh.
and then I got accepted like early April. Once I got the exception, I'm like, you know what? I don't need. I was just going to visit to another school. I was like, you know what? We good off that.
Yeah.
So
But since we're talking about Montclair, we got campus events,
Good.
right?
That's a
transition.
great transition. In actuality, but
See? I'm learning.
the only-
I'm learning. Hey, all my
Great transition. Great transition.
yeah.
Thank you so much. You're doing the Uncle Sam with me on the.
I want you to make
Yeah.
great transition. Wow.
Can you talk? Can you just like talk in general, Cam?
So Joe, take it away.
Yeah.
with the campus events.
So we got a lot of campus events this week.
Busting.
Starting off on Monday, we have a bubble tea sale.
Today is Monday.
Exactly. So starting off today on Monday, we have a bubble tea sale that is happening from 12:30 to 3 p.m. in Dixon Hall.
I'm in class.
Sorry. We're gonna skip over the Tuesday one because that's the big one for the week. So on Wednesday, we have a hamster glow event from 6 to 8 p.m. in the rec center pool. It's essentially, the big hamster balls, glow in the dark stuff. Yeah.
Whoa, what? Whoa.
What? Have you never seen those like giant hamster balls that can you can go in and run on water?
I know
essentially?
that, but they glow in the dark now.
Apparently.
That's kind of fire.
Thursday, we have tarot card readings from 5 to 6 p.m. in the student center rooms 411 to 414. Also on Thursday, everyone's favorite trivia. We have
Thank you for being a friend.
yes, we have Gilmore Girls trivia from 8 to 9 p.m. in the Ratskeller. All of this weekend, Friday to Sunday, we have Pride and Prejudice. That's happening in the Red Hawk Nest. You can see Canvas / the In the Loop email 4 times and more information, all of this. But the one that I'm very excited for, and I'm definitely going to, is the Slam Grand Bingo from 7 to 9 p.m. in the Student Center Ballroom.
Why are you so excited for it, Joe?
Because of just the stuff you can win.
What can you win?
This is a direct quote. Join the student life. Join Slam on Tuesday, November 8th, in the Student Center ballrooms for fun-filled bingo, where you have the chance to win big prizes, including AirPods,
Ooh.
a TV,
Ooh.
and tickets to the Winter Ball.
Oh, that's okay.
Eh.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But the first two things. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait. Tickets to the Winter Ball. 2 tickets. So I could. Actually, no, I don't have a date by then. Never mind. That's not important.
Yeah.
Can I just point something out?
Yeah.
When you brought up Gilmore Girls trivia, Cam, did you start singing the Golden Girls theme?
I think so.
Yes, he did. About that.
I was just making sure.
Wrong girls.
I was just making
That is
sure.
very much the wrong girls.
Whoops. Oops. Wrong.
Oops, wrong girls.
Wait. I have a question.
Yes.
What is Pride and Prejudice?
It's a play. It's the play that the Players is currently putting on.
Yeah, it's also a book.
It's also a book.
I don't
And
read.
It was a movie. Yeah.
I don't read. I don't
It's a
read.
movie, a book, and a play.
I don't read movies.
Everything.
I don't watch books, and I don't play plays.
Cam, you just hurt my soul.
It's
You
funny
hurt
that
my
you
soul.
mentioned tarot card readings. I got that done once, and It was the funniest thing ever because
Same.
all of them were completely incorrect.
Yo, no, there was one time I did it, right?
Yeah.
And the very next day, the wildest thing happened. The cards came to life.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, bro, what is going? Like, I'm sitting there like, yo, I'm like, the person who gave the reading said, you know, you're gonna find somebody, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. And that's the very next day. That's why I meet the this girl. I took out to dinner, and we had a great time. Like, I'm like, yo, that's kind of wild. And then also the tarot card. She said, yeah, but it's gonna end horribly.
Oh,
How did it end? Horribly.
oh,
I'm currently blocked on Instagram, Snapchat. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, I actually the only reason I kind of put that in is because I have 2 decks and have been known to do tarot card readings.
Word, job,
You
bless.
should do Morning Buzz tarot card readers. You should bring it in.
I can here's the thing. The tarot deck and like the major and minor arcana, they are very finicky.
English, please.
Long story short, if you do it too much in a short amount of time, the readings will start becoming more and more out there and like more up to interpretation. So I'd only be able to do like 1 to 2 a week.
Okay.
Headsets, you know, you will see a griffin just walk by and just like
These
dap you
seem
up.
like some very specific rules.
It's not. I trust me. It happened to me because like my friend got me into it. Like after the more and more you use like your deck and stuff, because you have to like
word.
you have to like make a connection with the deck before you start using
well,
using it.
Yeah.
Yo, shout
I'm
out
gonna-
Jared. Yo, shout out Jared. Jared's a
So,
friend.
so you got more activities? Or are we
Exactly.
good?
Nah, just kind of chilling.
Oh wait, there's a few activities going on. I could talk about
What?
sleep.
Sleep.
Uh,
That's
I
very
like
important.
Also,
I'd like to sleep.
a few more sporting events, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about those soon.
Yeah, so you know, you could say that sleep, you know, you're gonna be all right if you sleep. So I'm gonna play All Right by Kendrick Lamar, and then we'll be right back for our second hour. So let's go.
All's my life I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Indeed.
So guys,
Indubiously.
welcome to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair, the second hour of the morning bus here with Victor Muniz Rosa, which is me, Cam Martin, Joe Verga, Danny Krastek, and Tanner Price. So how you guys doing for this second hour? You
Hungry.
guys doing good?
Hungry.
Oh, I am hungry too. I always drink coffee. I didn't drink coffee today, so I don't know. I'm feeling more hungry.
I like pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I love pumpkin pie too.
More on that in a little bit.
More on that in a little bit. So Danny, why did I do that? Whatever. Danny,
please read us the news.
Yeah,
Daniel.
the news.
It's the news time.
What is
Yeah,
it?
time for the news. In national.
I'm gonna mute my account.
Yeah, Cam got muted. Sorry.
Thank you.
News time here.
In national news, Election Day is tomorrow. Polls open nationwide as early as 6 a.m. Eastern Time. These midterm elections will decide who will have control of the Senate and House of Representatives until 2024, which is when the next big round of elections are. Specifically in New Jersey, only House of Representative seats are open for the election. In state news, it was announced yesterday that Bayonne will be getting a new monument. A statue of boxer Chuck Wepner, the inspiration behind the film Rocky, will be added to the town's Dennis P. Collins Park. Wepner himself will be at the unveiling. The statue will be unveiled on Saturday. It was announced yesterday. In local news, yesterday evening, a redevelopment plan for Montclair's Lackawanna Plaza was made public. The 115-page document outlines plans to reinvigorate the plaza, which has been vacant since 2015. The plan details housing units, bike paths, and a supermarket, among other locations. It was unveiled last night, however, it will not be voted on until sometime next month. The weather today is sunny with a high of 74 and a low of 48. The humidity level will be 87% with air quality at a level of 23. My name is Danny Krastek, and this has been your 8 a.m. news report.
Yes.
That's it.
Thank you so much, Danny, for that news update. But we also got sports update.
Wait. Before we start, let me just go in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, Cam.
Cam,
go.
yeah.
Cam is
All right.
very upset.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
You know what we're talking about. We're talking about Red Hawk news. Tanner, take it away.
Rowing.
But Rowan's not the name of the school.
Yeah, but
what happened?
the Montclair State men's soccer team lost in the NJAC final to the Rowan Profs on Friday, being blanked 3-0. The women's soccer team lost in the NJAC final Saturday to, oh boy, you guessed it, Rowan.
Did you want us to answer the question?
The final being 2-1. Football lost 27-7 to, shocker, Rowan. Men's and women's swimming and diving lost to, I'll give you one good guess.
Was it
Rowan?
Oh, come on, it was
Temple.
Yeah, it was Temple.
The women lost 92-170. The men 103-159. After disappointment in the NJAC, the men's and women's soccer team learned this week if they have a spot in the NCAA tournament. Also, good news, the men's and women's basketball teams hit the court this Tuesday. So a start of hopefully a championship season, and hopefully they don't lose in the final to Rowan.
Is Rowan already in the final?
Probably. They'll probably face him. They'll probably face him in the playoffs just
Rip.
because of this.
Rip.
That's been your 8 a.m. Montclair news report. As always, let's go Red Hawks.
Let's go Red Hawks. Thank
Let's
you
go,
so much,
Professors.
Tanner.
Let's go Red Hawks.
Let's go Red Hawk. Thank you so much, Tanner Price, for that sports update. So, let's just
Cam is
have
still
some.
on the ground.
Yeah. Cam, get up.
I'll go get him. I'll go get him.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Like this.
Cameron,
Wake up.
Wait.
Hey,
I'm gonna get him.
that actually kind of works. Yesterday was Stranger Things Day.
Yes.
Was it?
Yes. Also, Danny fully went the wrong way.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I wonder how that's
That
gonna
was-
open the door. He has
right
he
there.
has access.
Access.
So Danny's entering the shadow realm. Hey, Danny.
I'm holding Danny for ransom right now.
The morning.
No, you're
buzz-
not.
The morning buzz.
He
will
fully
become-
can leave of his own free will.
You're right.
The morning buzz will become real in 5 minutes.
bus.
Yeah.
Ask the bus first.
Hey, we got to ask the bus.
Gotta wait for Danny to get back though.
Yeah.
Listen, I held up ransom.
Oh, that's for free.
Oh, ransom was
You got card access.
ransom was
That's
paid.
great. That's great.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys, what are the best sides on
Mashed
Thanksgiving?
potatoes.
Stuffing.
Stuffing.
Mac and cheese.
Monsters.
Mac and cheese.
You're the monster.
Wait, who said mac and cheese?
I did.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is
Because
good.
you're the
That's a
third
good side.
person who said that to me in like the last week.
All right, so boom, right? Well,
What is the story behind the mac?
my
and cheese?
auntie makes the best mac and cheese. Yo, so boom, right?
Okay.
So the mac and cheese, right? How it is for me.
Thanksgiving.
That's how it is. The mac how it's made. You know, my aunt, it's all handmade mac and cheese. So she has the macaronis. You know, obviously we can't make macaronis. That's like rare. So she gets the macaronis. Boom, gets them right. Gets a layer of cheese. You know, submerges it all over. Then gets some shredded cheese. Goes all over. Gets the block cheese. Just goes all over with that. It's like 4 layers of cheese. Throws in the oven. Takes it back out, puts another layer of cheese on top, and then puts it right back in the oven. Oh my god, I'm just getting hungry thinking about it.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
good
good.
that that's not good that we're having this conversation.
Yes,
in the
because we
morning.
haven't.
Also,
ate breakfast.
candy yams.
Candy yams is good
I'm
too.
just really hungry now.
But I gotta say, it said sides.
making me
So I
very
think
upset.
I agree with mashed potatoes. I like mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes are good.
Stuffing.
Oh no, like
Great.
here's the thing. Mashed potatoes are they're an S tier food. Like that's way too obvious of an answer. That's why I said the other things.
Yeah,
Why stuffing? If I may ask.
because stuffing is delicious.
Stuffing
Yeah,
is
Yeah, I don't get
delicious.
the deal behind stuffing.
But I like
Are you
stuffing
kidding?
on the turkey.
I don't get it.
What do you mean? What do you mean you
I
don't get it?
I don't get what's
It's-
good about it.
It's literally just bread.
Exactly.
It's good.
Exactly.
No, it's not. It's not. I just don't
Seasoned
get why
bread.
it's like. No, I get that, but what I don't get is like, why are people like, oh, this is like the best Thanksgiving food?
Like what do you
Because there's really no other. Because
Yeah.
This is no other time to eat it.
yeah.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair. Okay.
That's fair. That's the yeah.
Yeah, that's like candy corn then. That's just like it's like the candy corn argument. There's no other time.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
candy corn's
goodbye.
not good then.
He just started with the candy.
We're watching him. We're watching him. Cam, nobody can hear you, Cam.
I know. I'm well aware.
Back down.
I'm well. I know. I know.
Finishes his
Right now. Look at it right now. Put it up right now.
One last thing. Cranberry.
Favorite celebrity.
Talk about favorite
now.
Thanksgiving.
All right, so boom, right? My first letter.
We turned you back up right as you screamed, all right, so boom. I don't even want to know what the levels we're at.
All right, so boom, right?
We have
Having Cam
So
in
funny.
the other room. It's so funny. We're
Yeah.
we're having fun. Anyway, ready?
Let's slowly tune Can up. Thank you.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I promise.
Yay.
So, anyways, what are your guys' favorite celebrities?
All right, so boom, right?
Nicolas Cage.
Whoa, I thought it was going like that.
Nicolas Cage is the most entertaining human being on the planet.
Yes.
Cap.
Whether that's intentional or not.
I do agree with you. Like, did you see the movie he did? What was it called? It was the FNAF spoof or whatever.
Oh,
Um,
Willy's Wonderland. Oh, such a great,
That's the
such.
only good part of that.
Yeah, that was such a. And he didn't
Not that
speak.
good.
He didn't speak at all during that.
What was the movie?
Maybe
with
grunts
him?
here and there.
It
That's
was like the fan. Like his,
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
yeah, that one.
Yeah, that
Was
was
it good? I haven't
Nicolas
seen
that was
Cage.
a great movie.
it.
He played himself in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's tough. That's tough.
Nicolas Cage.
For me personally, I don't know if it's influencers celebrities now. Like,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah, you-
technically, yeah.
I'm fully listing a Broadway actor as mine,
Yeah.
and I'm sure if anyone here knows me,
Let's see.
I wonder who it is.
I wonder who that could be.
But
Did
anyway,
you play Beetlejuice?
I'm not even going to answer that question.
Yep.
Look at me currently and answer that
Yes.
question for yourself.
His name is Alex Bregman.
Brightman. Brightman is the football player.
Baseball player.
Like I said, sports is not my thing. Anyways, I would say
Brightman.
I would say that influencers are celebrities.
Yeah, so I would say I love Hasbulla. I don't know why.
It's hilarious.
Interesting.
No, Hasbulla is hilarious.
Hasbulla is hilarious. I love seeing Hasbulla. He's my first celebrity right now.
I got
Hasbulla.
two. I got two.
Yeah, if you don't know who he is, he's amazing.
He's as tall as the pumpkin, but that's not the point.
Pepe size? Are you saying that?
Pepe is my favorite celebrity.
What are y'all talking about? Pepe. It's my No. Let's not have let's not have a fight behind the board.
Death to Pepe.
Hey, let's not have a fight by the board, please. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so
just to show you creepily massaging Pepe. And then
all right,
okay,
that's hilarious.
Okay, we gotta pray for Pepe because I don't know how he's gonna be.
Let's continue.
So let's.
All right, so my favorite celebrity is between two people, and they're both former athletes. Shaquille O'Neal, because Shaq is so entertaining.
Shaq is entertaining. Yes.
Shaq is so funny.
Yes.
And then Michael Strahan, because once again, Michael Strahan is entertaining as all things.
Yes, I agree.
Like, you seen the video of Shaq where he the Walmart purchase?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, I was at Walmart yesterday, right? And I'm like, you know what? Let me go watch that video right now. Oh no, I'm not broke. No, my American Express guy calls me, Shaq, dog, your credit card got stolen, $70,000 at Walmart. That's just me. Like,
yeah, you can't go wrong with a little Shaq in your life. But you know who's wrong? Maybe this person from this segment. Am I in the wrong? So, who do you want to read it, Cam?
Yep. Let me take off my glasses.
Oh,
all
he's
right.
getting ready to read it. He's getting to read the Am I in the wrong? So, Cam Martin, take it away.
All right. I, 26-year-old male, have lived with my roommate and 25-year-old female for almost 2 years. I have a girlfriend, A, 26-year-old female, and I've been dating her for about a year. About a month ago, my girlfriend, another friend, and I were going to a show in the neighboring town over. Girlfriend and her friend were from the city, and the drive home would have been long, so I told them they could just stay over for the night. We would be getting back around 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. and going straight to sleep. Then they would leave in the morning. I told my roommate of the plan. She said she did not like the other friend, citing some past grievances, and did not want them to crash on our couch. I offered a compromise, and she just said the friend could sleep in the air mattress in my room, out of sight and out of mind. My roommate once again said no, that they did not want to see the friend in our apartment at all, and if they did try to stay the night, that she would kick them and my girlfriend out. Leading up to the night of the show, my roommate and I bickered more about the friend staying there. I was of the opinion that if the friend stayed in my room, out of sight and not heard, it should not be a big deal since it's my apartment too, and I should have a right to let someone stay over. Her argument was that she'd had a rough week and my friend's presence would ruin her chance of relaxing and just knowing that she was here to ruin the vibe in her nights. To keep it brief, my girlfriend and our friend did stay the night. We got around about 1:30. My roommate was in her room and definitely saw us come in, but did not say anything. We went to sleep, and all three of us left by about 10:30 a.m. Since then, the communication between my roommate and I have been slim to none. She will often ignore me or snap me if I ask her a question, or snap at me if I ask her a question. She also now trying to skimp out on rent and claims my girlfriend should have to pay rent for staying over as often as she does, despite it never being an issue before. Well, we have one answer only about who's wrong, and it's the roommate. Because one, how dare you?
Yeah.
You have the audacity to say, "Oh yeah, I'm not paying rent. Your girlfriend pays rent." No, how dare you say that? On top of that, just because of the friend of the beef you had in the past, not what's going on in modern presence now. Beef you had in the past, that's going to be the determining factor between why you don't get along. Are you kidding me? That's so childish.
See, here's the thing. It's not even that they needed to get along. She was already in her room. You could have just
like,
ignored them.
Like, dog, It's been 2 years.
Or if you have to just be polite and just be like, hi, and that's it. That's all you have to do. You don't even need to have like a full conversation with them if you don't like the person. Just
act like an adult.
Yeah.
Act like an adult.
Yeah. And this isn't like, oh, you're in college, you're like still like basically a child. Let's be real here. No, you're 26 years old.
25
for that one. Sorry. Yeah. 25 years old. You're a full adult. Act like one.
Wait.
The 18
Wait.
year old.
Yeah.
Keep this in mind.
What are we keeping in mind?
They've been roommates together for 2 years. They've been dating for 1 year.
Okay.
Now, what does that say? Anything? The roommates have known each other longer than he's probably known his girlfriend. So with that in mind, it's like, okay, maybe she's just jealous.
Ooh,
maybe
there's a rom-com movie.
Exactly. Maybe she's the jealous type, and she wishes that she was able to be with him, but he chose his girlfriend now instead of being with her.
Interesting. We don't know. Obviously,
we don't know.
I don't know, but
that's just
a theory.
Yeah, that's just a theory. Bus theory.
Big bus.
Thank you for not doing it with me. But anyway,
yeah.
Well, that's a Thursday. That's a Thursday bus.
Yeah, that is
that's the Thursday.
I was in Thursday bus, so that's why I still have some remnants.
Never left Mondays.
I have some remnants of Thursday bus.
I'm a Monday's mainstay.
Yeah,
I've never left Monday.
And I think I'll stay for a while too. I like Mondays.
Monday is best days.
Yes, but we will go on a quick break.
Wait, so who do you think's in the wrong?
Oh, who's in the wrong?
Oh, the roommate.
The roommate. Yeah, the roommate.
All right, just make sure.
If it's not the roommate, I'll be very concerned.
Yeah,
just make sure.
Yeah, the roommate.
All right, well, Victor.
Yes.
Hit us away. Let's go.
Yes, we're gonna go to a quick break and we'll be right back.
90.3 WMSC, Upper Montclair.
And we're back, everyone. And yet again, yes, I stole the mic because this is a problem that's invaded the Thursday show and has somehow invaded the Monday show.
Don't you host it?
Kate Nixon, I hope your day is terrible.
Whoa.
I am hearing you every time I'm on this station. It's always about Kate. So I would like to know, Miss Kate, Who did you pay off to get your promos every single day, huh? This is a travesty. This is shameful. And by the way, Kate, this is nothing personal against you, but I'm getting tired of hearing your voice. It's getting personal.
How dare you?
Once again, nothing again. I'm sure the program's great, Kate. I love the program. I'm getting tired of it.
Can you please say it right?
Program.
Program.
Is that right?
Program.
Anyways, back to the show. Reminder around 8:30, the end of Pepe. The end.
Yeah, bro.
We
What do you do with bro? Whoa! Give me Pepe, bro.
Are you
No.
leaving?
I will return, and when I come back,
Pepe will make
Pepe
pictures.
will cease to
Stop!
exist.
No, that's not happening, bro. Yo, Tanner.
You're not.
Death to Pepe. Death to Pepe.
Oh,
Death to Pepe.
Are you still mocking me?
What's happening?
What?
Yo, what is happening? Isaiah's trying to escape with Pepe.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Here,
with that.
Danny,
I'm gonna help you out.
Yo, Tanner's trying to get.
No one better.
No,
No one would
the
do
metaverse has
stay.
to do what's-
I got you. We're about to.
No, I said, yo, Tanner, don't let him escape. No. Get him. No.
Sam is here.
Yeah. No. Pepe, where's Pepe, bro? Where's Pepe? Get Pepe.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know what's happening, but we
Yeah.
should continue with the news. Oh.
Let's continue with the news while we wait.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Are you emotionally good? Do you need someone to take over for this while Cam is still gone?
Yeah, Joe, take over. I'm gonna turn on the lights.
Okay. Thank you for turning on the lights. I will. I guess.
Tanner is on the ground.
I guess I've.
outside right now.
Oh no, Cam is back. Never mind. I was gonna steal your spot.
Listen.
Pepe.
You can do it now, I guess.
Do what now?
Smell what the Rock is cooking.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Ha.
Sure.
All right, so boom, right? Dwayne Johnson, still. Victor, turn me down a little bit. Victor, turn me down a little bit.
Oh,
The show must go on.
please.
Still. Okay.
Future President Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, 2024.
People would probably vote for him.
Dwayne Johnson.
Rock
Dwayne
2024.
Johnson, star of Young Rock.
Rock 2024. Anyway, Black Adam, a comic book adventure starring Dwayne Johnson, loomed over the box office charts for the third weekend in a row with $18.5 million in North America ticket sales. It was quite another period. It was another quiet period at the movies as theaters operators eagerly await Marvel's Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, which looks to invigorate the lackluster fall box office when it opens up this Friday, November 11th. After 3 weeks of release, Black Adam has generated $137.3 million in North America and $319 million globally. It is a solid result. One that improves greatly upon another recent DC entry, 2021's The Suicide Squad, which tapped around $168 million globally while playing simultaneously on HBO Max in North America. And it'll soon pass 2019's Shazam, which earned $366 million worldwide. However, the latest Warner Brothers standalone superhero story still has ways to go to justify its massive $195 million production budget. In second place, the new anime film titled One Piece Film Red collected 9.457 $9.475 million from 2,367 North American theaters. It is another modest one for the Crunchyroll.
It's a streaming service called Crunchyroll.
Got it. Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
Specifically an anime labeled following the recent anime releases like Dragon Ball Superhero, $38 million domestically, and Jujutsu Kaisen, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the movie. Thank you, Joe. Once again,
you're welcome.
Takes to Paradise, a rom-com with Julia Roberts and George Clooney. What a movie that sounds like. Landed at number 3 with $8.5 million from 4,066 venues, dropping just 14% in its third weekend. The film has generated $46.7 million in North America. Wow, it's a weak box office. Good Lord.
This is a weak box office.
Good Lord.
Even only making $8.5
When
million.
you're in the top three, big
Jeez.
When you're the top three making
Top-
eight.
When you're the third best performing movie in the world, it's only made
Lord.
$8.5 million.
What in
Wow.
did I read that right?
No, you did.
That's
You
an
fully
8.5
did. That's his 8. That's only 8.5 mil. That is a
That's
fraction of
it.
the U.S. national debt.
That's it.
That's probably like 1/100,000th of a of a.
It's small. It's very small.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right. And then
That's it.
yeah, and then fourth place is Smile with 4 million.
What?
And fifth place is Pray for the Devil,
Yo,
which has
what is
3.9.
Wait,
And that's in top five.
What is
wait.
happening?
That's it.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yo,
Cam, it's very bad.
is it because of inflation or something? Like, what's going on?
No.
Oh,
I think everyone's just saving their money to go see Wakanda Forever.
Honestly.
That's what it sounds like.
Because you know that the second that comes out, it's
that movie
beating Black Adam.
What?
Yeah.
That
The
movie's
entire
gonna be
top
dope.
5 at the box office has made less than 50 million in the last week.
Oh, that's rough.
That's bad.
That's
That's
rough.
very, very
That's
bad.
rough, buddy.
Bro.
Yes.
Hey
Oh my God.
guys,
Oh,
you know,
Working.
we're jumping ahead.
No, Pepe.
We are
It's
fully
been a
jumping
rough-
ahead in the script.
rough time to be alive, and I'm sure the program's operating at an all-time high. But there's something I need to get off my chest, and it's the fact of the matter is this: this pumpkin betrayed me. This pumpkin
Ow.
named
What
Pepe
did Pepe do to
is a
you?
What did Pepe do
disgrace.
to you? What did Pepe
I don't
do
know
to
if you guys forgot about this, but I'm
wasn't
the
there.
father of Pepe.
No,
and I
you
raised
fully
him.
are not.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
I
you fully or
absolutely
not?
raised
Canon,
him.
that's
We are
canon.
both Puerto Rican as well, so it makes sense logistically.
You fully
Now,
just
the
had him
problem
on
is
the
this.
Halloween buzz, which you weren't dressed up for, but okay.
Pepe is a backstabber. Pepe is a
What
piece of
did
trash,
Pepe
and
do to
Pepe
you?
goes directly where he belongs and never to be seen again. Now, I could crush him against a wall, but that's littering, and I'm not that kind of guy. I actually enjoy our planet. So instead, I'm going to put him where his real family is.
No.
In the universe on the line,
Pepe.
Pepe.
Pepe. Pepe.
No.
Pepe,
No.
it's been a great ride, but all
Monster.
things come to an end.
Pepe.
Broncos country, let's ride.
No. No.
My time with Pepe was so short.
Okay, you can please turn up the levels.
No. No.
That's wild.
Pepe.
That's so sad.
He was so young.
Victor is.
For those who
Victor's
don't know,
fully up against
Pepe just died.
What did
Yeah.
Pepe even do?
Exists.
He was
So our
He's-
host is
Death to Pepe.
he was a lost soul in the world. All he wanted was companionship.
when the world needed him most, he vanished.
Oh, no, the world didn't most got kidnapped.
And then
He got
vanished.
kidnapped by Isaiah and then vanished into the dumpster.
Oh my God, this is Marvin Gaye Jr. all over again.
Oh,
For those who don't know that story,
we're not gonna tell it.
This day,
long story short, Marvin Gaye's father killed him.
this
Enough
day is
said.
gonna be remembered forever. We lost Pepe.
11-7.
11-7.
Wait, it's so right.
2022.
11-7-22.
We lost Pepe. We're gonna miss you, Pepe.
I'm not.
Screw you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Pepe, thank you for everything. You were a great friend.
Not the never forget.
Never forget.
No way.
What is this? The Freedom Flowers?
Wow.
Guys, it's not a laughing matter. We just saw a person die.
We just
It's not. It is laughing bad. It's pretty hilarious.
we just watched the
For
video.
context, a person fully did not die. It was a pumpkin getting put in the garbage.
Pepe, hey, he has
FCC.
so much life into him. Like he was
He-
such a
I
great
hate to say
person.
it,
He was full of
Victor-
guts.
He was full of life.
Victor, we think it's right that you deliver a eulogy for our dearly departed Pepe.
Pepe was a pumpkin I created in Homecoming. With a bright red smile, he gave happiness to the world. With a back tattoo of the Puerto Rican flag, he gave us so much pride. And Pepe will be remembered forever. And people in WMSC will miss Pepe dearly. thank you so much, Pepe, for being there for us.
No,
And-
Isaiah, get out.
What do I say? Oh, how can you come here after everything that has happened?
And now you're just stealing his mic. Wow.
I've spent on this position almost 2 years at this point.
That's the Riddler, bro.
This is the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life.
Here, bro,
I regret nothing. May
Everyone
he rest in peace.
Join me.
Bro, get out of here.
I say it's number one.
Verse, when you see Isaiah, you are looking at the face of a murderer.
A murderer.
Make
My
him a
arch
murderer.
nemesis now.
The new
He
season
killed.
of Making Murderers out,
Yo,
guys.
Pepe is my Uncle Ben right now. Like
Great power.
Yeah.
Never forget.
With Great Pumpkin.
That's a great response, Seed
I'll
Village.
never forget my time with Pepe.
Well,
I'll never forget what my friend Pepe told me. With great power comes great responsibility.
I'll never forget my friend Pepe told me. Twitter is dead.
yeah.
Wow.
Transition.
Twitter did say that. He was trying to get the blue check mark.
He tried.
He
Then.
tried. He was gonna pay the monthly subscription, but why is Twitter dead, Cam?
Well, so boom, right? So Twitter began advertising the launch of its own paid subscription services in Apple's App Store on Saturday. Following new owner Elon Musk, oh yeah, that's right, he owns Twitter now. Promised an overhaul on the social media platform's verification system. The once free blue checkmark system given to verified accounts on Twitter will soon be available to any Twitter Blue user who pays $7.99 per month.
No.
Pepe was going to pay that. So you did him a service, Isaiah. Since 2009, the blue checked account has been distributed to users through a verification process as a way to separate authentic accounts from impersonators. After the new model raised alarm about the consequences the system could have on this information for the 2022 midterm elections, the company delayed launch until November 9th. The Twitter app on iOS devices in US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the UK said that users who sign up can now receive the blue check, just like celebrities, companies, and politicians you already follow. Despite the name of the new Twitter Blue feature, Twitter has not specified any requirements needed to verify a user's authenticity beyond the monthly fee.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, not one bit. Musk said in a tweet on Sunday, however, that there will be consequences for inauthentic accounts, quotes, going forward. Any Twitter handles engaging in impersonation without clearly specifying parody will be permanently suspended. So in other words, you're going to see meme pages get their
And we're already seeing them. Yes.
Yeah.
Getting taken down.
Jeez.
Yeah. Like literally, back when that started, I literally went onto Twitter and saw if any of the accounts I was following were just like being taken down.
Yep, shout out to all my meme pages I followed.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
If I didn't have a reason to delete Twitter before.
Hey, Twitter's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's true. But I just don't use it ever.
Yeah.
I have it. I fully don't use it, but I still do have it.
Yeah. I haven't opened it. I don't even know in how long.
I just opened it now.
No, I have six tweets I gotta go look at right now.
Yeah,
deleted account.
I've seen comedians. They were like, I saw a lot of comedians that they were doing like fake, like with their account, they were doing like an Elon Musk parody account, and they were getting taken down. I think Kathy Griffin, a comedian, got taken down because she was impersonating Elon Musk, which was obviously a joke. Like it was obviously a joke criticizing Elon Musk, and then got taken down. So yeah, it's interesting that
I never
it's like
say this, but I miss old Twitter.
it's so weird. Yeah, it's something else.
It's like I knew that when Elon Musk was gonna buy Twitter, I knew it was gonna be bad, but I didn't. This is not what I was expecting to have happen. Like
Yeah.
I'm still surprised.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what I expected, but this was not it.
Yeah, me neither.
Same. I don't think any of us could have expected this.
Yeah, but something I didn't expect. Westworld is over. It's ogre. It says here. I'm not gonna say that.
It's over.
It's ogre. It's over. Fans of Westworld won't get to see the show again unless some idiot executive tries to revive the declining show. HBO decided to cancel the hit sci-fi series after its recent 4th season, which ended on August 14. Westworld was one of the most talked about TV series since its debut on HBO in 2016. As recently as mid-October, showrunners Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy were still talking about the possibility of an extension. We had always conceived of a fifth and final season. We're still in conversations with the network. The dystopian drama set in a high-tech Wild West-centric theme park also racked up many awards, including 54 Emmy Award nominations. In 2018, Thandewee Newton won a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series. But even as the show's lavish budget topped $100 million, ratings and viewership plummeted over the course of its 4 seasons. Joanna Robinson, a senior writer for The Ringer who covers film and TV, said, "I know that the ratings have been sharply declining. I know there's been a general dissatisfaction, even among the core fandom of Westworld. All that, in a broader TV sense, usually leads us down the path towards cancellation."
Well, tough lifestyle.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I think it was a great show. I heard.
I never seen
I
it.
haven't seen it. I think I watched the first season, but I haven't watched it.
I think for Westworld, what's it about? Like,
it's like, okay,
Cowboys in the future.
Yes and no.
Maybe, yeah.
Because it's like, okay, think of it as VR, but very, very advanced. Like, they would take people and transport them into like a Wild Wild West type of world. And it was very weird. Like, to be honest, I watched the first season. I still didn't understand completely. It's very like sci-fi. Like, if you don't understand it, you don't understand it.
So when I'm hearing that's the kind of stuff I like. Like, I love sci-fi stuff.
So I think you would like it if you like sci-fi. Maybe it's like Blade Runner-esque. So yeah. So yeah, Westworld. But now it's ending. So you could catch up because it ended. So it got canceled.
Yeah.
I will revive Westworld. See, I have a lot of missions I gotta do. I gotta save the country and I gotta save Westworld.
By being president.
Dun, 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 dun.
Cam Martin 2036. Wow. So, I'm still kind of down because of what happened with our dear friend Pepe. So I'm gonna play See You Again. I don't know why you guys laughing. This is serious.
No way.
Wiz
No
Khalifa
way.
and Charlie Puth. I hope you guys enjoy. And remember, Pepe, I will see you again.
Thanksgiving, we'll see you again.
This is the morning bus with a U.
Very serious.
Stop
The
Welcome
morning
to a
bus.
show about death.
Yes.
Well, I'm
That
gonna tell you a
was a
story
Beetlejuice
about the Wild
reference.
Wild
Yeah,
Death.
it was
Beetle
obviously.
Joe, Beetle Joe, Beetle Joe.
Beetlejuice crazy.
Beetlejuice
So-
is insane.
I'm gonna
So
tell you about a story from the Wild Wild Death.
Pepe, we will see you again.
Yeah.
And Isaiah, I'll
Pepe's-
never forget the actions you did today. And I
The action
will,
of being
I
thrown
will,
into a trash can.
I will get revenge
I will
for my
find
dear
you.
friend Pepe. I don't know how, but I will.
Pepe,
So Isaiah, you're warned.
Pepe, I'll see you in 3.
Well, anyways.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Cam, I
Thanksgiving.
can't believe my own co-host is again it's not respecting my morning period.
Yeah, no, listen, I want to get my own nephew. That's crazy.
Well, we gotta show. The show must go on.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey.
Hey Siri,
Hey Siri,
what's going on right now in
Hey
the world?
Siri, I'm sad. Play Despacito.
Why is my Siri on my
Let's see.
play Despacito?
I guess I sound enough like you.
Well, Danny, guess what? Sooner or later, that's not going to be a thing anymore because Apple was working to make things simple now.
yeah, tell us about it, Cam.
All right, so boom, Apple has now decided to reportedly spend the past few months training the digital assistant to respond to just Siri instead of Hey Siri. On the surface, that's a simple change, but involves a significant amount of AI training
Yeah,
and
it does. It does.
underlying engineering work. Joe, that's where you come in.
Yeah, I fully knowing what they're talking about. It's gonna take a while.
The reason for that is a two-word trigger phrase like "Hey Siri" increases the likelihood of the software responding to a request. Speaking of which, shut up. My watch and my phone just went off on me.
That's why you're reading this story from the Shadow Realm,
That's a no.
so you don't have everyone buzzing.
That'll be hilarious. Anyway, the change would make it easier to string together multiple commands, one after another. Critically, it'll help Apple catch up with Amazon and Google, which offer digital assistants with more robust capabilities. Alexa, for instance, is already capable of responding to just his name instead of "Hey Alexa." Google Assistant, meanwhile, still requires you to say "Hey Google" or "Okay Google," but can register back-to-back commands without the need for you to repeat a wake word every single time. According to Grumman, Apple is also working to integrate Siri more deeply with third-party apps and services. All those changes could take some time to roll out, with Grumman noting the tweak of the Siri wake phrase likely to come out either next year or in 2024, the year that I run for president. Anyway, so yeah, vibes. How do you guys think about that?
Why?
Why what?
Like,
Because
I understand.
Alexa ruined the game.
No, like I
Alexa.
understand.
Alexa
I understand
can't.
all of this.
No.
right?
Alexa stepped in and said, "Yo, we making things difficult for you now. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
What's up, Apple? Yo, move. What's the scouts? What's up? What's up? No, but something like that. Which reminds me.
That was a great Alexa impression. Thank you.
you're
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Of course.
it was nice. It was nice.
Wonderful.
But yeah, this is
Well,
interesting.
fuck
They're
the gra-
that
the whatever.
the basic. They're just doing it. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know how. I'm not very technological, I guess. So I don't know how it works to like change Hey Siri to Siri, but it's interesting.
Hold on. I'm about to run in there real quick and just scream out that word.
No.
You're just gonna scream out "Hey Siri."
Hey Siri.
Oh, God.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna turn my mic off.
Oh, it's not even the fact that we're saying "Hey Siri" here is what's causing it to trigger.
I didn't do it that time.
Hey, didn't do it. Hey Siri.
Hey,
Hey Siri.
Oh, I heard
Someone's
it.
thing
I
went
heard it.
off, not mine.
I heard it.
I didn't know it was my phone.
So Siri,
I
Google.
telling us to move on.
yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion we're supposed to move on right now.
I said it's a
Anyway,
murder.
what do you think about sitting there?
Yeah, I said it's a murder, so I'm not gonna listen to him. Anyway,
All right, so boom, right?
because I want to move on.
Because I'm gonna be.
Yeah, we have a sponsor. I'm here to please announce our first sponsorship for legal reasons. Just a joke, but we have a quote unquote sponsor here on the Morning Buzz, and it's another show here on WMSC. Joe 2 is about it every Friday from 6 to 7 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
it's almost like you took our show last week.
something like that. But Shout out to our sponsors.
Yes.
Being
that we don't
the
have.
sponsor that you don't have, you're welcome.
Yes, go off, Joe.
But sponsor Joe, what's
Yes.
going on?
Morning Buzz presented by Joe Two Ways About It. So we are just 2 weeks from Friday.
Wait, 2 weeks from wait.
Not this Friday, next Friday is the global release of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, nice.
The ninth generation of Pokemon games coming to Switch has already surpassed the first 3 days of sales made by any Pokemon game on Switch, which for Switch was Sword and Shield, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, and then the Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends Arceus. That's some knowledge for you. Noting how this game is going to be a monster when it arrives, it's not just Japan where pre-orders for Scarlet and Violet are looking healthy either. Over on Amazon, both versions of the game are already charting in the bestseller for video game categories, and I am very, very excited. You will be hearing a full-blown discussion on my thoughts on the game on the day it comes out, because Joe Schweitzer and I, we do have a little bit of an ongoing beef when it comes to Pokemon. Yeah, but anyway, switching gears, Microsoft's $69 billion Activision buyout is facing heightened security from registrators, and insiders at the game studios are worried that the Xbox maker could effectively blow up the deal.
Explain.
That's a word.
Antitrust.
Wow.
Sherman antitrust laws?
Yeah. Antitrust authorities in the US, United Kingdom, and European Union are all reviewing the proposed deal, which would see Microsoft buying out Activision for $95 per share. Activision shares rocketed above $82 when the buyout was announced in January, but have since fallen to below $73, including increasing investor skepticism about the deal going through. Some insiders and analysts have said that Microsoft, which has enjoyed a better relationship with regulators in recent years compared to rivals like Meta and Google, likely did not expect this level of security from authorities. Scrutiny. I'm sorry. My glasses are very dirty.
Words.
Question.
My glasses are very dirty.
What was it? Well, can I go back? Can we backtrack a little bit?
To where?
When was the last Pokemon game before this one?
The last actual generation was Pokemon Sword and Shield, which was released 2019, I believe.
God, so this not only this is the first game since COVID.
Yeah, this is the is the first mainline game since COVID. In COVID was the release of Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, which were the Gen 4 remakes, which were high on everyone's list because people had wanted those for a while. But also Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is kind of like a tie-in to Gen 4 as well. It's really weird. It has to do with like time travel and stuff. It's the literal god of Pokemon becomes just a smartphone that you have in the past. It's really weird.
Really? Yeah, it sounds weird. Not Pokemon Red and Blue. Like that's my last Pokemon.
Your last Pokemon.
That was like
Victor,
that was like the 90s, brother, man.
Victor, boy, you got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, because I remember I would get the cassettes, like the Game Boy,
the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, from my cousins, so I would play Pokemon there. I'm probably lying. I just said Pokemon Red and Blue because that's the first one I remember. But
Heart Gold Soul Stone is the last one I remember.
Oh, that is God. You guys are hurting me. Y'all are hurting me.
Joe's.
The games you're saying were my first Pokemon games.
God,
and not the last.
Yeah, definitely not the last.
Those
I already have a copy.
Well, technically, my last Pokemon game was Pokemon Go, but
doesn't count.
Yeah,
I still have it on my phone. I open it up from time to time.
It's a Pokemon Go.
I still open it up from time to time. In fact, actually, it's funny that you mentioned that. Just real quick, Pokemon Go is doing a really cool thing with a new Pokemon that's being released in Scarlet and Violet. There's a coin-based Pokemon. I'm forgetting the name. I'm sorry.
Make money bags?
No.
It's like
money bag.
No. But fully, they're doing a crossover with the professor from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and Pokemon. I see the next topic thing coming up. This is gonna be 2 seconds, Isaiah. I'm sorry. So long story short, Pokemon Go has done a lot of like crossovers when the new like games for like consoles and stuff are coming out, which I think is really good advertising. Anyway, moving on.
Yes, not allowed to walk your kid to school anymore.
Like with the leash.
Cam.
Oh, you guys didn't have
Cam.
that?
Well done.
Yeah, I want to be
Cameron.
School. No.
hear him from through the store.
Because he's screaming and he's just that loud.
You can hear me that much?
I can hear you.
That's
We can
wild.
hear you
And guess what? I
through
can't
the
hear you
wall.
now.
I can hear you faintly through the two.
I can't hear you.
Vic,
Yeah.
Because I turned the mic up.
Continue reading. Victor.
Yeah. Victor showed up from school and you could be charged with trespassing.
Whoa.
That's the threat
Whoa,
against
whoa,
parents at Bear
whoa,
Branch Elementary School
whoa.
in Magnolia ISD. This is the school's tactic to keep parents who live close to the school from walking on school grounds. Bear Branch is losing students over this pickup policy that's been in place since the beginning of this school year. The principal has decided that no matter how close the student lives to the school, the student must either take the bus or the parents must wait in a long car pickup line and try to walk your student off the campus, and you could face criminal charges.
Whoa.
Some parents have even withdrawn their children from the school and have added them into a private school. Meanwhile, some parents have just accepted the principal's decision.
Why?
Whoa.
This is so weird.
Whoa. Whoa.
Why
Whoa.
make it so?
No, actually, asking, like, is there a reason?
Whoa.
Just like,
Well, so according to the story, that because some people live just walk into school grounds, but I don't think it's like they're just picking up the kids. Like it doesn't make sense.
I don't.
That's kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna let Cam talk. He's Cam.
Whoa. First off, that's wild.
Yes.
Are they trying to like? I understand that you want to prevent, in the event of kidnappings. Like that's one thing I see. Like you don't want to have someone abduct. You want to avoid child abduction, but like that's
A lot.
Yeah.
that's next level. That's extreme. A little bit extreme.
Yeah. It's not normal, but there's some news about a paranormal car.
I like that.
Damn.
I like that.
Take it away.
The
Transitions are
Transitions on
Hey, some
Trans-
people. I'm
that-
growing as a radio.
transitions on
Yeah, I'm growing as a radio.
respectfully, Joseph. Respect Victor. You're
Yes.
anyway.
I'm respecting Victor.
Yeah.
I'm not respecting your transitions that you used to make.
My transitions were fire. Don't disrespect my transitions. They were spicy. I'll throw shoes anyway.
Do it. You're in a completely different.
Yo, I don't want to go in there throw shoes. That's
Do
the
it.
point. That's the point.
Do
Anyway,
it. Ken,
yo,
do it.
I'm reading the story after I'll read the story. So boom, right? The Miami Herald reports that deputies pulled over a driver around 4 a.m. when they noticed a car missing 2 tires. When the deputy was asked about the damage to the vehicle, the driver stated someone had put a curse on him and that he hit a curb a little too hard. The driver claimed that he felt he had 2 options: try to make it home or set his car on fire and sleep in the median. Somebody put a curse on me, the driver said. That's all. That is paranormal activity.
What?
For some reason, the officers did not believe the Florida man's very reasonable explanation.
Oh, of course, this is a Florida man.
It's Miami. It's Miami. Of course it is. Suspecting another kind of spirits may be involved, deputies just asked the 29-year-old driver to submit a sobriety test. Things then went downhill from there for the man who was just trying to escape an evil spirit. He began, quote, spitting on deputies, threatening to attack them, kicking them, and trying to take the deputy's taser from its holster before telling them, if you mess with me right now, let me tell you something. I'm going to break your head with a baseball bat. I'm going to skin you alive.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Apparently, the deputies took issue with that behavior and arrested him. He has been
What?
since charged with 2 counts of battery.
Reasonable.
He has been since
Reasonable.
Very
This man
reasonable.
had some demons in him.
Yeah.
He has been charged with 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer. Resisting an officer was violence, attempt to deprive an officer of any means of protection or communication, corrupt by threat against public servants, and driving under the influence.
Wow.
That man. That's something.
Yeah, I have no words.
My words are this.
He had some demons in him.
Yeah.
My words are this. You be wilding.
He be wilding.
He do be wilding.
Yeah, he just needs to chill, bro. So just chilling, bro. What is the point of having an RA? Don't they search every room? This is the next story. It's an absolute failure from RAs and school officials.
Shout out Montclair.
Oh, it's not Montclair though, so we're good.
Oh yeah, W's. Yeah.
We're doing something right.
Yeah. L's for Stanford University. A man pretended to be a student and lived in several Stanford University dorms for at least 10 months. That's almost a year. 10 months?
That's the entire school year.
That is the entire.
That is the school year.
Yes.
That is the full school year.
That's more than a full school year.
That's more than a full school year.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
So we have a month off for like
Yes.
King.
Christmas and stuff.
This is king behavior.
Oh my.
Yeah. Stanford
Oh,
spokeswoman
my.
Dee Mostofi said in a statement, the university's Department of Public Safety cited the man for violating the law the first time he was found living in a dorm in December 2021. But that didn't deter him. Since then, campus police officers have obtained multiple stay-away letters, a prerequisite to citing someone for trespass on campus, but they weren't able to locate the man until last Thursday when they gave him a stay-away letter and removed him from campus. She said the university has protocols and policies to prevent non-students from entering and living in the dorms. But that's the man's persistence and ability to ingratiate. Whoa.
Ingratiate.
Ingratiate. Thank you. It's my accent.
I think it might be integrate.
I don't think so. There's no T.
Yeah.
G.
Wow,
Ingratiate.
none of us can read today.
I think
Yeah.
it's ingratiate.
Himself with our student community has made it clear that gaps exist in this protocol. Some staff in individual dorms were notified of the man's presence, but there were no broad communications about him to all Stanford residents. She said the university will review its procedure to prevent such an incident from happening again. Okay, that is insane.
That's
right?
wild.
That's absolutely
That's-
insane.
That's gonna make one scared for like people that are living in like maybe this is happening like in Blanton or something.
And
Where,
so someone's living in Bone right now.
well, why would someone willingly do that?
It's free housing, and plus there's also rooms they can get into. I did not say this information. I just know about this information because I lived there.
Yeah,
Cam.
Yeah, wink, wink.
wink, wink.
How are we sure that Isaiah is not this guy?
Oh,
It's all because Isaiah hates being here longer than he has to be.
You're just you're just a pumpkin murderer and you just leave.
yeah.
Hey,
You
hey,
find a new college.
Yes.
You kill all their pumpkins and then you leave.
hey,
Yes.
hey. If he wasn't gonna do it, I was gonna do it.
Whoa, count.
Shh. You hear that? I just telling the police.
Yeah,
We
after
are-
Isaiah.
After
right?
after Isaiah, yeah.
Isaiah, they come for you, bro.
And I'm sure we can get charges on Cam for like inciting
Yes.
violence.
Association is crazy.
Association.
Anyway, so boom, right? The current owners of they threw the address out. That's crazy. 657 Boulevard in Westfield, New Jersey, aka the real life home of the Watcher series, have had 58 visits from the police since they moved back in July 2019. Andrew and Allison Carr purchased the home at a significant discount for $959,000, $959,000 from Derek and Maria Brodus. Once the Broduses said goodbye to the dream turned into nightmare house, following a series of menacing and threatening letters from someone who signed their name as the Watcher. Many wondered the newest owners would deal with the same chilling fates. In October 2021, the Westfield police said there have not been any threatening communications since the new owners took the home. However, newly released police records exclusively obtained by the New York Post show several instances of the police visiting the home, including two instances concerning possible burglaries from the home's basement not too long after the Carr family.
9.3 WMSC, Upper Montclair.
That scared me.
I was gonna wait for him to finish.
Yeah, like how dare you?
Finish. I was looking for him to finish.
My fault, Kanye.
Wow. First you murder pumpkins and then you straight up just cut us off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well. Okay. I guess that's okay.
That's
So
the end of the story.
all right. Well.
Yeah, 9.3.
They got robbed. Okay. So boom. Right.
They got robbed.
They didn't get robbed, but they had a lot of people show up, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
So yeah, vibes.
So yeah, this
Yeah,
is
I guess that's the end of that.
That's the end of that.
Yeah, like
It's fully the end of that.
Okay.
Hard stop.
yeah, Isaiah, our producer, our pumpkin murderer,
Our quote
our
unquote producer.
saboteur, like
Poppy Pumpkin is crazy.
we gotta go. Like we gotta go. Sadly.
All right,
This
well-
was the morning bus. Thank you guys so much
Indeed
for
it
tuning
was.
in.
Sorry y'all had to witness a murder
Yeah.
With of a pumpkin.
I regret
Of a
nothing.
pumpkin.
I regret nothing.
of a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Those of
Ham
a pumpkin,
and
sorry, y'all had
Isaiah are animals. I hope this is.
I'm just hungry.
I hope this is a news story tomorrow for the Tuesday. Well, every day for the morning buzz, because this is a travesty. This is a tragedy.
Yeah.
This
Pumpkin murder.
hits that.
Pumpkin
This is
murder.
close to home too. This is something that hits right at home.
Yeah.
You were on the site of killing him.
Yeah.
Side killing.
What are you talking about, Cameron?
Yes.
Come on,
I just want to say.
No,
Cam has had my back. He's my summer buzz icon. He's been there since day one. So Cam, I appreciate you, man.
No, I don't, murderers.
It's crazy.
By association.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys have a great day. Not like me, who just lost a friend. And you say he's just he was yeah, I'm gonna mute Cam for this. WMSC up. Have a great day. Nos vemos.